Did you know that one of jazz's greatest icons started out playing classical music and went on to revolutionize everything alongside Miles Davis? Chick Corea not only pushed the boundaries of piano performance, but also helped create an entirely new genre, jazz fusion. How does someone transform music at such a profound level? And what made him an inspiration for generations of musicians? Today, we'll uncover how Chick Corea bridged traditional jazz with a modern sound and why he is remembered as one of music's greatest innovators. Are you ready to dive into this incredible story? Chick Corea, born Armando Anthony Corea on June 12, 1941, in Chelsea, Massachusetts, was American, but his Italian roots deeply influenced his life and music. From an early age, music filled his home, thanks to his father, a jazz trumpeter who played in big bands. It was his father who introduced Chick to the world of jazz, filling the house with recordings of artists like Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker. As a child, Chick showed an interest in the piano. According to accounts, he started playing at the age of 4, mimicking sounds he heard at home. One curious episode from his childhood stands out. When trying to replicate melodies from his father's records, Chick would sometimes create his own variations without realizing it, showcasing his natural talent for improvisation, something that would later define his music. A pivotal figure in his early development was Salvatore Sullo, his first piano teacher. Sullo not only taught classical technique, but also encouraged Chick to compose his own music, a rarity in traditional musical training. This liberating approach helped shape Chick's creative and independent personality, planting the seeds for his future role in challenging and redefining the boundaries of jazz. The pivotal moment that launched Chick Corea's career was his entry into Miles Davis's group in the late 1960s. Chick was invited to join Miles's legendary quintet, one of the most daring ensembles of the era. This collaboration, which resulted in groundbreaking albums like In a Silent Way and Bitches Brew, placed Chick at the epicenter of the movement that birthed jazz fusion, cementing his reputation as an innovative force in music. Miles Davis served as a crucial mentor during this period. Not only did Miles challenge his musicians to step out of their comfort zones, but he also gave them creative freedom. This profoundly influenced Chick, who began incorporating synthesizers and electric instruments into his performances, a radical choice for the time. Chick also drew inspiration from John Coltrane and his fascination with classical music, particularly the works of Bela Bartok and Igor Stravinsky. This blend of influences helped him break traditional boundaries. He not only redefined the role of the piano in jazz, but also formed the group Return to Forever, which fused jazz with elements of Latin music, rock, and even electronic music, a bold approach that polarized audiences, with jazz purists criticizing his innovative style. One of his early recordings that stunned listeners was Now He Sings, Now He Sobs, 1968. The album showcased not only his technical prowess, but also his ability to improvise with deep emotional resonance. Through this work, Chick not only proved his immense talent, but also announced to the world that he was ready to transform how jazz was perceived and understood. In his final years, Chick Corea remained incredibly active, continuing to compose, record, and perform until shortly before his death. He seemed tireless, releasing albums and collaborating with musicians from various generations. However, an unexpected challenge marked the end of his life. In 2021, Chick was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer that progressed rapidly, leading to his passing on February 9th of that year, at the age of 79. The circumstances of his death took many by surprise, as he had not made his diagnosis public. His passing was deeply felt in the music world, sparking an outpouring of tributes from fans, musicians, and critics alike. Artists such as Herbie Hancock and Keith Jarrett, his contemporaries, expressed their admiration for Chick's brilliance and his role in redefining the boundaries of jazz. The public responded with a mix of sadness and celebration for his contributions to music. Many recalled his generosity as a mentor, always willing to encourage young musicians and share his knowledge. His death left a void in the jazz world, but also underscored the significance of his work. It inspired a renewed appreciation for his albums, compositions, and innovations, prompting both longtime fans and newcomers to revisit his catalog. More than just an artist, Chick Corea was seen as a symbol of creativity and the courage to reinvent music, even in the face of criticism or convention. Chick Corea's music forged a unique emotional connection with his audience, redefining expectations of jazz in his era. His ability to blend elements of traditional jazz with classical, Latin, and even rock music resulted in compositions that spoke directly to the soul while challenging musical norms. Songs like Spain transcended cultural boundaries, becoming timeless classics that continue to resonate with both musicians and casual listeners alike. His technique, characterized by harmonic complexity and melodic fluidity, remains a constant subject of study in music schools and among pianists striving to understand how he crafted such vibrant and original lines. Many musicians highlight his use of synthesizers in his work, a groundbreaking choice that opened new possibilities for jazz and set standards still influencing genres like funk, R&B, and electronic music. A striking example of his influence can be seen in the career of Herbie Hancock. Though contemporaries, Herbie has often stated that Chick's boldness inspired him to take greater risks in his own musical experiments. This creative exchange between them profoundly shaped the evolution of jazz fusion. Chick's music also reflects a free and innovative spirit that resonates strongly today. It reminds us of the importance of embracing the new, fearlessly blending influences, and striving to express authenticity through art. In an increasingly connected world, his compositions invite us to find beauty in diversity and view music as a universal language capable of uniting people and ideas. Chick Corea was more than just a pianist or composer. He was a creator of possibilities. His music defied conventions while building bridges between styles, cultures, and emotions. He demonstrated that art can be both technically brilliant and deeply human, paving the way for jazz to become something greater than genres or labels. Today, his compositions are not only studied but felt, as if every note carries a dialogue between the past, present, and future. His courage to embrace innovation reminds us that in both art and life, the risk of creating something new is far more rewarding than the safety of repeating the familiar. If this story inspired you as much as it did me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Leave a comment about which pianist you'd like to see featured next, and share the video with fellow musicians and pianists. Let's embark together on this journey into the world of jazz piano.